Hello everybody. I know it's been a minute. I haven't posted in about a week and I've been getting lazy with the videos, at least I should be saying, because if y'all been watching my videos, I'm in my last final now. Finished all my finals last week. Today is Sunday. Oh yeah. Today is Sunday, May 11th, and it's Mother's Day. And I'm gonna be going away to that Minerals Pool Resort that I go to every now and then. So just like, you know, get out, relax. Maybe we'll check out some nature trail in the area too, which will be pretty nice. But I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, dealing with my finals and everything. You know, I did all my finals last week, and I have one more class left. And believe it or not, it's my formal automata class. And man, this final has been absolutely insane. The way the class is organized is that it's like half theory, half programming, coding based. So I'm actually coding the machines, and our final was to make a constructor that takes in one machine and converts it to another machine that works exactly the same way. And man, that was actually pretty hard. My group and I, we spent like all of last week doing it, and we just got it working 2 days ago on Friday. And with that, you know, we just have to get ready to present it, understand the whole concept, because they're all like different types of machines. So we're gonna have to be able to explain how these machines work, how our constructor converts it, and all that. And not only that, we have to explain the proof for it, because if anyone's familiar with discrete math, formal automata, like half of it is proofs, which is not fun for me. So we'll see. So I have that tomorrow. My final presentation is tomorrow. After that, I will be done, and I'll only have to look forward to graduation. I mean, I think I'm gonna pass. I mean, I've been putting in a lot of work and effort into this. That's why I haven't even been making videos, because I'm so focused on my school right now. But it's almost over. Just one more day. I was studying this morning because it's already past 12. I was studying this morning, going over my slides for the presentation, you know, so I can know my stuff. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. You know, I on Friday was my last day of work as well with my university, so I'm not going to be working there for the foreseeable future, mainly because I'm gonna be going away after I graduate, and I'm gonna take you guys along for that. But that's over a week away, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, this week we got a lot of fun events going on. After my final tomorrow, of course, for the seniors. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Maybe I'll take you along. We'll see. But yeah, with all that said, I think it's time to unwind for a bit, relax, free up my mind before my crazy final tomorrow, because I have to pass it. It's probably the most stressful final I've ever had. I'm not even joking. I don't know if it's just because I'm about to graduate, or it's just because like I'm nervous about because it's hard material, man. I mean, like it's not like algebra where it's easy, man. That stuff is just hard. So, you know, I've been really stressed out about all that, but I'll pull through. But with all that said, let's get today's adventure started. We made it, y'all. Chilling outside. I got Duncan. Can we get a replay of what he said? So we got Duncan. Heck yeah. Going to the inside pool now. It's the lazy river. Goes over there. And we come in. Just like that. It's a beautiful day here. It's warm outside. So we've been just hanging out here, chilling out, having a good time, you know. We were outside, as you guys saw earlier. Now we're inside. We just got out of the cave, but there's a lot of people there. And now we're about to hit the hot tub. So I've just been chillaxing, relaxing, enjoying the pool, you know. trying to not think about my final tomorrow, but we'll cross that road later. But yeah, we're about to go hit the hot tub now. It's hot. I guess that's why they call it a hot tub. Just sitting here chilling out. Let's get under the bubbles. This is real nice. Nice break before the final push to my final exam tomorrow. We just got out of the hot tub now, and I just ate a nice donut. Let's take a look at that. Another donut. I had the same one. I kind of forgot to show you guys before I ate it, so there's that. Gotta block out the sun. But yeah, we're taking just a slight break from the hot tub because it was pretty hot in there, and you know, we'll jump back in just a minute. We're going back outside now after our little snack time. What fun stuff. Real nice. I made my way all the way to the end of the pool. Here we are. Got real cool out since the last time we were here. My brother was camping right on the other side of the pool. I don't know. I watched those caving stories gone wrong. I don't know. I just watch it, and it kind of reminds me that like that's something you don't have to do. I mean, I don't know. I get going into like the entrance of a cave and it's huge, but when you're like trying to crawl through like a teeny tiny tunnel, nah, that ain't my stuff, man. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here, chill for a little while, and I don't even know what else we'll end up doing. After chilling out here for a minute, we're gonna go hit up the hot tub one more time before we leave and get ready to leave, because I'm gonna hit the hot tub, then sauna, then steam room, and maybe I'll do my ice plunge, who knows. But yeah, now we're going inside, and I'll catch y'all when I go into the hot tub. Oh yeah, this is refreshing once again, until it gets too hot. Ain't that right? Are you gonna jump in the ice water? Heck yeah. We're about to get out of the hot tub. Let's take one more look at the surroundings. Too bad they closed the ice plunge pool before we could go into it, so we might have to wait a little while if we even get to it. But what he said, should we do the sauna or steam room?
Steam room, and they ain't stopping us. We're out waiting that sign.
Steam room, it sounds like it is. That's the hardest one. Let's go. After cooling down for a minute, we're gonna go hit the steam room now, and we're gonna warm right back up. Is that right? Is that right? Yep. Let's go. Let's let the door wide open. So we are in the steam room. Y'all can see, I'm trying to wipe my camera, but it keeps fogging up pretty much like instantly. We're gonna sit in here as long as I can. Yeah, you can see I'm like gone. So we're gonna sit here for as long as we can and see what we do when we get out. And the pool is still closed. So unfortunately we're not gonna be doing the ice plunge. Just clean myself up. Yeah. So unfortunately we won't be doing that, but I'm gonna chill out for a minute, acclimate back to the regular air temperature, and get dressed, and I'll probably hit up the arcade afterwards. I'm out of the locker room now, I'm all changed, and we're about to play some games at the arcade. Let's go check out our favorite duck machine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Temporarily out of service. What the hell? Can't believe that. Looks like we have to just stick to our good old trusty pinball game. Ain't that right? Mm-hmm. We gotta hit pinball since the duck machine isn't working. Alright, you ready? I'm about to go crazy. First we have to put the quarters in. Let's get another shot in. Let's do a quick shoot again. There we go.
Control of the system. Electric trucks, fences, phones, it's the whole park.
Wow. Oh my god, as soon as I look at my watch. That don't count. Looks like I have to play extra good on this one. Not bad, not bad. I think we got one more game in, do we? And you know, just like that, the day is essentially over. It is really late now, actually. It is 11:50 at night, as y'all can see. So it's been a while since I talked to y'all, and I did a lot. So I got home, showered right away, and all I've been doing since until like pretty much now is just going over the formal final that I have tomorrow. This video I'm gonna upload after my final because I don't want to worry about that right now. So by the time y'all are reading this, it'll be, or by the time you're seeing this, it'll all be over. Hopefully I pass, who knows. And actually, let me even show you what our machine does, what my whole final was about. So in Formal Automata, there's all these different types of machines, state machines. For example, we have push down automata, which is like a DFA, deterministic finite automata, or NDFA, but with a stack. You can see an example of a transition diagram up here of that. And then and I don't know if this is like across the board, but in our class we have simple PDAs. because we're programming with them, and simple PDAs make it easier to work with the transitions. So we have this turns into that. And since our project was constructing a multi-tape Turing machine from a PDA, this is the equivalent of a Turing machine. It's got all the proper rules. I don't know if y'all can see it, but if we go into our racket file, we could see the full machine. Because we start in state B, we read 2 blanks, we move right to get the head in the right position into our start state, where we write Z onto the stack. And this is for, this machine exactly is for equal A's and equal B's, so A and BN. So it writes the Z to the tape because that's our bottom stack marker, and then it does its thing. It goes into the original start state now, does its thing around, reading the A's, pushing them onto the stack. That's pretty much what it's doing down here, because it's for a double push, so that's why I have the 2 A's, going to G, moving right again, writing those A's, and then reading B's, coming up here, all the way down. And we could even run this machine as well with a visualization tool that we have. So let's do equal A's and equal B's. So if we copy that, come down here into the terminal, paste it, and run it, we can see we have our MTTM language recognizer. And to start off, if you guys remember from the B state, it first reads a blank, so we have to add a blank to the tape, and then we add our alphabet. So we'll do 3 A's and 3 B's to get a sense of all the rules, adding that to the tape, and we set our current position to 1 because of that, the first blank that we add, set that so the blank is highlighted, and then we hit run. The machine was successfully built. And now we can just step through the entire machine. We can see we start in B, we read the blank, we go to the S state, and then it writes to Z as a tape marker, and then it just starts adding the A's. And you can see the rules that it's reading on the bottom. Let me go back. You can see the rules it's reading and the transitions it's making. And once it starts reading the B's, it pops the A's off the stack, and once it reaches Z, it's like equal A, equal B, clears that, pops all the way down into our accept state. And the accept state is the final accepting state, because if it doesn't end in that, the machine will reject your input and it'll pretty much reject. So that's pretty much what half my final is. The other half is writing proofs on paper tomorrow, but I got to do that now, so well, I'm going to review that, but that's something I cannot show you guys because that's pretty hard for me to even understand. So that's what I've been up to over the last week. It's all in God's hands. And talking about God, let's go into the verse of the day. I'm pretty tired. I just got to review a little more before I go to bed and get a good night's rest. And yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys before I really settle down. Anyways, today's verse of the day is Matthew 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. This is saying that the birth of Jesus, or that, I guess, Mother Mary, or Virgin Mary, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, gave birth to Jesus, and that's what this is pretty much saying. Let's take a look at it. So it's saying that Jesus is real and that he saves people from their sins. And you know, we all sin in our lives. I guess you could say it's a part of life, but it's obviously something you want to stay away from. And that Jesus saves you from that, and you gotta follow Jesus and follow in his footsteps, and because he's the personification of God. You know, he's always with us, he's within us, and he's always watching over us, making sure we're all okay. Testing us along the way, as God does, but everything always works out. God always has a plan, So, you know, I really hope I do well. If I pass tomorrow, that's all in God's hands. I'm gonna try my best, don't get me wrong, but man, this stuff is so hard. I really don't know how I'm gonna do, but man, I'm gonna try my best. And yeah, other than that, I got nothing else to really say. Hope you guys enjoyed today's cool, well, I guess you could say it's more of a check-in video because I haven't posted in a minute, but we'll get through it.